Thank you lads and lasses. The white Hyundai registration DF12ZRD parked by the traffic tent. This sir or madam is causing an obstruction. Two things: A, it could affect if you have to have the emergency services, and B, you wouldn't like it if it got dented, would you? So that's the white Hyundai parked by the traffic tent, registration DF12ZRD. Please relocate it, sir or madam, on the instructions of the steward, and if not, we have the technology to move it. I will say no more.
These wonderful people. Very often, of course, today, the conditions of our roads make it impossible for wonderful vehicles like this boat shop, which Ray Wardle's driving. Ray, of course, a good friend to this show, has been a regular visitor here over the years. He's got this wonderful boat shop caravan, and we've got a very old friend of mine. I've known more years than I remember, Jack Evans, with this lovely bread band. And then, of course, fine examples of these wonderful cobs which draw these vehicles and spend a lot of their time still working away in their own way up and down this country. And one of the nicest things is, of course, is to see how well they're behaved. And as I sort of cast my eye on this wonderful animal in front here, I've got to say last year I was so impressed. An absolute magnificent example of a cob. Beautifully handled, beautifully trained, and something to behold. And I know that with Lige is one of our very, very accomplished horsemen, and certainly a man who, despite my years with horses, I'm only too keen to listen to, has much to say. Right, well, we'll go and have a look at this wonderful boat shop and have a word with Ray. Ray, of course, who for years was the chauffeur to the McAlpine family, did a magnificent job, and he keeps telling me he's over 8, and I can't believe this man's age, because looking at him today, I think there's a chance that people would think I was his father. So this is a lovely example of the work of the boat shop. I'm going to ask Ray himself, because he knows better than I do all about this particular group. And the county show circle, which I can't say, would be envious of what you're seeing before you here today. This is something which, believe me, for those of you who aren't F1 devotees, is a sight which is so rare today. And I just still look at this and are in awe of the beauty which we see. And we have, at the end of this little group, the comptoir, with the French working horse Alman, who puts himself in at all levels throughout the United Kingdom, including, of course, pops over there to Southern Ireland to wave the flag of Wales. And just look at this. Absolutely amazing. This is top quality. John, would you like to lead them into the centre, please, sir? And we'll just have a little chat, have a few points about the harness, and just feast our eyes on what we'll see. I know one thing, that it's a picture opportunity for all you camera devotees that should not be missed, because we have before us not only local champions, regional champions, we have the 5-time national champion and the current national champion, Shire competition, which is held in March every year, the National Shire Show, in the form of John Wakelin and his horse, absolutely. He said to me, we've been knocked off so many shows this year, apart from the national. Herself says we put the lot on, and this is his national set, which won him the award out of, I think we were looking at some 20 horses forward at the National Shire Show, and he stood deservedly at the top. And I said to John earlier on today that when I saw him come into the ring, despite personal biases in terms of sort of associate family members, I would have had to say there was nothing in that ring to stand anywhere near him. It's absolutely phenomenal. In point of fact, we were saying before, you can have the harness, you can have all the other.
August 1959, they took over after war from 43. Somebody else, so get in the front of it. What have we got there? Elvis Stoll. Elvis, a great name. They went from cars to military vehicles, didn't they? Yes. Amphibious, so it's still close. Still water jet turbine, 66 on 6 today. Rolls Royce engine. 7 litres. 8.5 to 9 tons, it floats. Lovely, thank you. That was it, superb. And of course we were saying, you guys, you preserved these really as a tribute to those that have gone before us, that are no longer with us, which is what it's all about, isn't it? Yes, which is superb. We forget the British Army and what's going on in various theatres of war today. I'll move on, ladies and gentlemen. We'll go through it quickly. Your name, sir? Where from, Douglas?
Shrewsbury again, what have we got here? CVRT Saviour Combat Vehicle. And who made these? Elvis again at Coventry, a great name with connections with Telford amongst other things, isn't there? The Rolls-Royce engine in this. Jaguar 4.2. Superb. And what would this actually used for?
We're going on a bit.
Reconnaissance work, going in, finding what's happening, get shot at, you get out quick. 7 reverse gears, you can get out. There's a slight tickle in there, isn't there? Yeah. Sorry about that, folks. Thanks again. Now then, who's going to talk to me? How are you, sir? And your name? Where are you from, Tom? Montford Bridge, yeah, just up the A5 there. Now then, a superb piece of equipment. What? You tell me all about it.
SV434 re-engined vehicle, designed for the reader guys to go out and do engine pack changes on
Royal Electrical Mechanical Engineers is Remy, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the one, yeah.
It was there to go out into the field, quite often changing engines under enemy fire, wouldn't it? We forget that Remy and the Royal Engineers probably have had more casualties over the last 100 years than any other regiments. What engine's in this? Rolls-Royce K60, what size? 2 crankshafts, horizontal. Lovely, that's great. Thanks for bringing it along. We're lining them up places, and very north all around. Your name, sir? We're from Terry. Walsey, that's it up on the Wirral there down there. And we've got a scout car, is it? Mark 2-3, which were made by Elvis. Daimler were the scouts to get scout cars. And again, this would again be used for general reconnaissance work, light sort of activity, flushing out little problem areas, wouldn't it? With light armament, yes. Lovely. Thanks very much for talking to us. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we'll try and talk to everybody. Bonjour, monsieur. Bonjour. What have we here? Hotchkiss or Hotchkiss? They took over making jeeps from Willison Fort after the war, didn't they? And the French Army and the Legion were great use of them, weren't they? Tell us a little bit about it. Super. Thanks for bringing it along. And you haven't joined the Legion to forget anything, have you? Good. Right. We have some amazing equipment here, ladies and gentlemen. And fine looking on the stand you'll find up here. Your name, sir. Over the Industrial Revolution, isn't it? And what have we got here, my good friend? The Scorpion. Name we hear so much about on the news at various times, don't we? But what's the weight of this machine? 21 tons. 7